Hi, beautiful ladies. I'm so excited to be here and connecting with you. I've missed you so much, and I feel like I've got something really amazing and important and beautiful to share with you. Now, we worked on the chakras because I know that Lucy asked me, she's like, Vanessa, are we still learning about the chakras? And I know that you've been waiting for the other two chakras, but today's not going to be. I'm not going to be covering the topic on the chakra today. So we've done the base chakra, the second chakra, the third chakra, the fourth chakra, the fifth chakra. We've only got the sixth left and the seventh. So we've got the two chakras left that I will be getting on to Feminine Fire Society to talk about and to give you a little tip on how you can activate it. But today is not going to be based on that. Today, I'm going to be bringing a question of, or a topic on, I gave in. I never gave up. Now, what does this mean to a lot of you? Now, I just had like a massive spill on my business page. It wasn't meant to be that long, but I actually brought in a subject that I felt was very, very crucial to like actually bring to the surface and an open communication. So I'll just tell you briefly, and if you're interested, you can go and check it out. So the topic was on mechanical sex. And so I talked about how mechanical sex is viewed in society, who tends to lean towards mechanical sex and who doesn't, right? So yeah. So anyway, back to the topic. I know I never pre-warn whenever I come on live. So, you know, I can't be surprised if there's nobody actually on live when I come on. So I'm happy to wait a few minutes. I don't really mind at all. For the newcomers, for the new ladies, my name is Vanessa Mariano, and I'm a healing, powerful, divine healing activator. And I am a feminine woman empowerment and passion coach. So everything I do, all my teachings, everything I share, everything I teach, everything I am completely involved with is all about empowering the feminine. And it's all really about helping an empowered woman, a business-driven woman, holistic entrepreneurs to let go, to heal really, and to let go of limiting beliefs and addictive patterns of behavior and physical ailments and self-neglect and guilt and shame, which is everything. Hi, Lisa. Which is really everything that we tend to pack on around our heart area, around our Vishuddhi area, which is our throat chakra area, that stops us from being ourselves. And it stops us, even our base chakra, because our base chakra is really, that's our anchor. That's like our masculine energy, right? Or our solar plexus. Everything within our energetic system really helps us to determine, you know, who we are, how we are standing up to the world, yeah, and really, and our values, because if we are not looking after these beautiful energetic system internally, you know, how are we making it easier for ourselves to seek the truth, right? We're not, because we're going to continue to be swayed by society, which talking about the topic that I brought up in the business page, mechanical sex, that's where mechanical sex comes in and can completely sway you away from your truth. So mechanical sex is used for women that are seeking, and this is, you know, scientifically proven as well, and through a lot of case studies and research. So women seek affection through sex, and men, women give sex to seek to receive affection, and men give kindness, right? They give kindness, gentleness to get sex, right? So it's a bit of a like messed up kind of exchange here going on, and it's all around us. It's all around us, and I've had a recent encounter on that as well. Recently, when I met some amazing, beautiful Italian men, very deep people, like, you know, very connected with their feminine, divine feminine energy, and they are travelers, so they are actually seekers that seek outside of the everyday comfort, right? Which is beautiful. So I gave in, I never gave up. So I just wanted to share, just giving a little introduction before I get straight into it. So I help to empower women by guiding them or guiding you through healing, meditations, mantras. I use language and I use energy channels within our own body to help you to bring you back into your body, into yourself, into your sacred, full sacred feminine energy. This is where our power really lays. We all have a power channel, so I help you to connect back into your power channel, okay, so that you can show up to the world in your most powerful way, right? Now, I gave in, I never gave up. So I want to share an example with you of what it means to giving in and to not giving up. So part of this process, I'm going to explain to you very briefly, and yes, I am going to be sharing a personal experience, so you're welcome to stay or you're welcome to go. At this stage, I'm going to let you know, okay? So I made a decision within the relationship with my sibling that I was going to accept to have a beautiful relationship with him in the afterlife, because, you know, on the terrain, like on this physical plane, it wasn't the way that I wanted it to be, or that I, you know, like so badly wanted it to be. So I was like, you know what, I accept where she's at, I accept where I'm at, and I just have to accept it. Like, I can't actually step into someone else's mud to make them see through things the way that I see them, right? Because I feel like I've awakened and I'm still awakening, right? I'm still on my path, but then you've got other people that want to awake, but they don't know how to awaken, or don't exactly know how to apply the skills, the tools in the everyday life on how to awaken. So I made a decision. That decision was, I accept where things are at. I take my responsibility and I do not take on your responsibility, because I will only be delaying your process of evolution and awakening. Right? So the moment that I took that, I had to wait patiently. I waited patiently. It's not like I always thought about it. I kept living my life, but my thought every time I went onto that space of thinking shit, you know, or, you know, thinking of lack, or like I wish things were different, or not accepting the truth, that's when, you know, I always brought myself back and said, I accepted this, right? I actually, and that is a form of me giving in, right? So acceptance is a form of giving in, but it's not a form of giving up. When you give up, it means that you shut the doors, and it means that you are not ready nor willing to take on anything of whatever, anything new that the other person may have experienced, right? So I don't know whether you are understand. I don't know who's actually on now live. But if you are, just let me know, say hi, let me know that you are on and that you are following, that you are following me. So basically what I see is that when you give up on someone that you love, but you know that they just don't get it, they don't see you, they just never learn, and you just give up on them, it just means that you give up on the possibility of something amazing to happen, something magical to happen, to take place, right? So this is like on the topic of relationships and self-love, right? And how much, you know, when you do live up to, in conviction of like your truth, it means that you are clear on the level of trust that you have with yourself, and that you still will remain open to change. Does it make sense? It's like, if I shut the doors on my sibling, like, they would never have, you know, approached me. Like today I got a phone call, and my sibling was all teary, and she said to me, and I shared this on my business page as well, was, I get it, like, I'm fully awake, and I get what you've been trying to tell me for so long, and all the things that you've been writing to me, and all the healing letters, and all the poems, and I could never see it before. Like, if you are speaking to somebody that is not awake, that doesn't know the truth, you could preach them as much as you want, they're never going to see you. They're just not going to see you, right? But what giving in means, which is not giving up, it means that you are there living your life, accepting the situation, not getting your feet dirty, because you will only be delaying their evolution, but rather you are staying within your space. You are making sure that you are nurtured, that you are taken care of, that you are looked after, and that your cup is full, so that when something does happen on the other side and they do approach you, you are ready to take on that conversation from a full space, from a space of also listening, because sometimes we don't always have to be on top of the other person. We don't always have to be, you know, with a louder voice or speaking over someone to like actually to be heard, or like, we don't have to prove that we are right all the time, right? Like, it speaks for itself. Like, hello, And I just want to invite you to think about this for yourselves. You know, is there someone in your family that you feel has failed you, that you feel that has not seen you for who you are, that has not seen your truth, that has not seen what you know, the love that you've been trying to put out there? You know, it's not your fault. I just want you to know that it's not your fault. And unfortunately, like, karma goes on through generations, and sometimes we're not even carrying crap that is ours. We're most definitely carrying stuff that is our families, our ancestors. It's coming from past generations. So if you are feeling failed, if you are feeling that somebody is not giving you the love and the respect that you are deserving of, then don't be afraid of, like, standing your ground, in the sense of not being dominating and like being a bitch, or, you know, and proving a point and wanting to be right, but rather, right, sitting back and like evaluating the situation, right, and saying, like, this is how things are, right? Like, I need to accept it. I've got to give in to this, because I can't physically change another person or change a situation. But if you do respond reactively, if you do respond with dominance and wanting to be heard and wanting to be right, that's actually giving up, because you are wanting to prove your point. But the magic happens when you are in a place of stillness, when you're taking responsibility for yourself in your own space, and you are really letting other people work through their own crap, right? Because it's not really, and I say crap, but I honestly mean stuff that has not been dealt with. And what happens with empaths, which is a lot of us that I know as part of this group, we want to go out there and fix people. We want to go out there and give the special remedy to everybody. But that's not how things work. That's not how things are going to work out to be in life. If we are going out of our circle to save someone else, we are being a disservice to ourselves and to the other person. It took me a long time to understand that. I actually thought that it was all my fault, and that it was all my responsibility, and that, you know, if they failed, like, I failed. But it's nothing like that. We just need to learn, really, and I speak this, I can't emphasize this enough, and I'm not here to tell you what to do, how to live your life, but honestly, like, if the more we step out of our having reverence and love for ourselves, the more we're being a disservice to ourselves and to others, you know. And like, honestly, like, being in your divine feminine energy means being ready. You are always open and ready. And guess what? Like, it was proven to me again and again. Like this morning when my sibling called me, she was full of tears. She was like, oh my God, like, I see you, I see the truth. I'm awake, you know. I couldn't see anything before, but now I see. It's all coming back to me. Like, everything I did to you, it's all coming back to me, and I've just got to take the shit now, because I didn't want to deal with it before. Now I have to deal with it. And that's what's happening now with the planet. Things are moving so fast that if we are not dealing with our own inner stuff, it's going to come back at us. We may think that we are doing everything within our means, but it will be revealed to you whether you are doing enough or not, right? So I'm going to leave you with this message. So I gave in, I never gave up. So I never gave up on my sibling, even if I knew that she was the biggest bitch, right? And, you know, spoke over me, spoke down to me, being my older sibling or whatever. Like, my list could have gone on and on as to, like, finding the reasons why I didn't want to have this relationship with her. I didn't want to listen to her. But instead, I chose to accept, respect, you know, her journey, my journey, her position, my position, and allow things to unfold. When you give up, you are closing the doors to any possibility. When you give in, you are stepping into a space of acceptance, of taking your responsibility and allowing other people to take their responsibility. And then magic will happen. Not only magic, but miracles are going to happen, because the universe has a law of its own. And it is more powerful than our judgment. So I'm going to leave you with this note. Thank you so much if you've taken the time to listen to the video, and I hope that it's been of help, or that it's been of some support, inspiration to you. I love you hugely, and feel free to ask questions within the comment box. I'm going to put my link on the side Vanessa Mariano as me if you do want to make a booking with me and see whether you want to work one-on-one. So I am actually offering one-on-one sessions, so I charge about 140 USD, and it is your chance to get together with me. I'm a healing activator, so whatever needs to be shifted, whatever needs to be healed, whatever you need to prepare yourself for to move forward, we can have a session for an hour. It's going to be really impactful. It's going to be really powerful, and what it's going to do is it's going to activate healing within yourself. Alternatively, if you want to do work longer with me, then I still suggest for you to get in contact with me. I'll put my link on the side so you can explore and have a look at the program that I'm offering for 3 months. It's all about reawakening your femme fire. It's all about working on your energetic channels, on your energy system, internal, which nobody tells us about, but is really powerful, and it really is responsible for the way that we are showing up to the world. So I'm going to guide you step by step through video tutorials, workbooks, and you will also meet up with me once per week, 3 times in a month, because you do actually need a week to integrate. You need time to integrate everything that you are doing. It's going to be like a bomb of healing. There's going to be so much happening, so much emotion. So I really want you to really feel into it. It's going to be an opportunity for you to like work through them, right? So lots of love. I encourage you to always put yourself first so that you can love bigger, okay? I'll see you again.